Will I mulligan this? No, I'm not wild about it. I could draw into a decent creature to get the Ordeal on, and it's got a good mix of land and spells, so I'm not going to mulligan it, although I'm not super excited to have 2 auras and a no creature hand. But I am happy about my mana. Okay, my opponent decided to keep his 6, so that helps me out a little bit since I'm keeping a less than stellar hand. It also helps me that I am playing the other guy who lost the first 2 games, so maybe with our skill level combined. Okay, so I get a Burnished Heart. If I wanted to, I could Ordeal there. Not ideal to Ordeal. Oh, does he just... Okay. So I might have a fighting chance here. I've got a Burnished Heart. I will very likely put an Ordeal on now since he missed a land drop. And then if he plays anything, I may Griptide if it would be a threat to the Burnished Heart, just so I can get it through into being a 5/5, because being a 5/5 might be all I really need to win this game. Exactly what he's doing there. Alright, gets up to 8 cards. Does he hit his land? Okay, good. So he hits his land. Gets down to 1/3. Alright, so this is a good situation to Ordeal in. Swing him, he can jump if he wants to. The 2 cards isn't quite as good in this situation just because he has so many cards in his hand. He's going to have 2 pretty bad ones for this situation. But even if the Ordeal, all it really does is eventually get my Burnished Heart up to being a 5/5, then it's done enough. Alright, so he's going to get me for 1. He does not appear to have hit another land drop. Alright, so I swing in and play an Sealac monster, yeah. That seems decent. Alright, so unless something weird happens, this game should be over in short order. Okay, Sealac monster. He's got islands, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it gets countered. Voyage's End. Okay, well. Normally I would be more annoyed about that, but because he did start low, missed a couple of land drops, I should be okay. Especially since in 2 turns this can get to an 8/8. I don't know if that Oracle's Insight's going to have a target or not. I've got a fair amount of things to do. Now the Burnished Heart can't get through the Astronomer, so that may end up just getting played and sacked next turn. Just giving me a boatload of land. Alright, so Aqueous Form comes down. Gives me some kind of reason to Griptide. So he's not just scrying to get out of what he's doing every turn. Ordeal. Okay, that definitely gives me a reason to Griptide. And he got a Hopeful Eidolon? Okay, so that would be pretty good next turn if he put that on there and started to get the life gain. Alright, so next turn is going to be Griptide. I could wait for him to lifelink up the Astronomer and Griptide in response. Seems like it might be better. Because I assume that he's going to put the Hopeful Eidolon on there. It seems like it would be silly for him not to. Or I could just sip it. Now, I think that I'm going to Griptide. It makes him use up 4 of his mana. Well, what if he doesn't get the 4th? Did he top that or bottom it? Put a card in the bottom. Oh, he put the card in the bottom. Okay, so if he bottomed that, then he's just digging for land. So in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and sip it. Get a little bit more aggressive. Okay, so next turn I can Grip Tide whatever he plays and get him down to 1 off of a Sealock. Okay. So all I really know is he's playing white-blue. I don't really have anything that's spectacular against white-blue here, so I'm just going to submit this and see what happens in Game 2. Here we go. Game 2.